we want to work on this wonderful project. We will use watercolors and markers. I would say Sharpies would be the best, and you can just use one color of the Sharpies, black, to create this great project with the flowers. So what we will need to have is the piece of a little bit harder paper. So the regular paper, the printer paper, it won't be the best for what we want to do. Let me just switch a little bit the position here. I would suggest that the paper will be either watercolor paper or a little bit like medium strong, medium heavy paper. Now remember, why we have to do it? Well, when you use the watercolors, the paper will wrinkle, and we want to avoid it as much as possible. So here we are, we have our paper, and very simple, you just want to sketch some of the flowers. So don't worry about being super precise. I'll show you a couple of different ideas of how you can draw the different shapes of flowers. So one of them will be, and I just use the marker so that you can see it better. One of the flowers that really looks good for this project is Margarita, you call this flower. Make sure that the petals are going into one spot, you see? Like here, that will be the one spot. And this is quite a nice flower. Make sure that you don't fill the space here between the leaves, between those shapes of the petals with any color yet, and for sure not the marker. So I'll make a little bit heavier dot here. And you see, if I want to make even the stem, I can go like this, right? So another nice flower would be, so again, maybe I will show you how to make the same flower on the other side. I will bring it higher. I will start from one point here, and then, you see, the petals will come here around. See, and like this. Doesn't need to be precise, like I said. Make wider dot, and then chuk, and bring another line down. Okay, if you want to have some leaves, very simple, make shape like this. You can play inside, place the line here, and couple more on the sides, you will have a leaf. Now another leaf which you can do will be on this side here, right? Then another line. Don't worry that the other line crossed it doesn't matter. Okay, another one here. Now another nice flower would be, let's see, here we have an oval shape, and then couple of patterns like this. You see what I do? I just move my skinny Sharpie up and down. Okay, another one here, so oval shape. Remember, the oval shape has to follow the direction of the flower. So here, like this, and then see those lines. That will be another flower, right? Now, if I want to have a stem, I'm going here, right? And I can place the leaf here. You see, another one will come here. Now, if I want to have here another flower, look here, and then the petals. They should be bigger on my left side, skinnier on the side that faces the sky. So, see, rounded, here rounded, and then smaller, and a little bit wider here. Okay, again, stem, find a place for the stem. You can make it even heavier a little bit. If you want to have leaf, here we are. Zack, okay? Another flower would be simple, rounded shape here. Make sure that you have a base here, and then you can go with the stem here. So you see, another one. That's your imaginary flower, which actually, like a part of the flower. Here, another one would be the tulip. And the tulip is easy to do. So again, this is for us just to learn how to sketch the flowers. You see here, start from this part here, one pattern, another pattern here, and another one here inside, right? And then the stem here, okay? So I think we are ready to sketch on our watercolor paper, right? Or the heavy paper. So here we are. If you want to, you can use the pencil. I like to go right away with the marker. So what I will do, I'm not worried. Like in this work here, we have the ground. Let me see, do you see it? But I think I will be okay without. So here I'm sketching my flowers. I have my first flower. Don't work on the stems right away, see? Again, patterns smaller here, wider and bigger on this side here, okay? Here I have it, right? Maybe I just put a couple of dots here. I like to do it. Then another flower would be here, and I will have my skinny patterns like this, okay? And the more crazy those lines are, the better. I will have my rounded flower here, so just the butt of the flower here, okay? I will have another one here. I want to have a tulip here. So again, we start from here. I have one pattern. I have another one coming here. And remember, the third one will be here, right? So from here, actually, I start putting those lines here representing the stems. Okay, this one here, maybe a little bit more here. This one will be here. And this one can come here, okay? Now, what else do we want to have? Maybe another flower here. Okay, here we have another one. What else do we want to have? We want to have, oh, the flower that I showed you, right? So we start from here, and then we make all those different patterns coming here, and then we have it here, right? So I think we have enough, or maybe another one here will come. I want to have a couple more here. See this and this. Now we need to have a couple of leaves. So I will place one here. Okay, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will place another one here. I would even cross the page because I want that you almost feel that the painting is extended here, right? Or the drawing, okay? Another one will go, where should I put it? Here. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we have enough. And now it's time to work with watercolors. So when I want to work with watercolors, what I need? Yes, I need a piece of paper towel. I need to have a container with water, and I have to put it on the side here, right? Then what I need brushes, and I need my watercolors. So here I have a pen with watercolors. I need to have my brushes, and I will be ready to paint. So I have 1, 2, what else do I have, guys? I should have another brush, but with those two, do I have a smaller brush here? Yes, I do. I have this brush, perfect. So you see, I have 3 brushes. That should be enough. I can be also fine just with one. Okay, and now I want to make you aware that when you paint, you just want to bring colors. You don't need to be precise. Notice this flower here. See how the purple paint is placed, not feeling perfectly the sides. You don't need to do it. The same with this yellow color here. So the colors move from background to the flowers, right? Like even this flower here, you see the orange bleeds into the background. The orange doesn't cover all the patterns perfectly, and it's fine. With this one here, it's very much the same. Do you see this purple here? Purplish bluish color doesn't fill in the whole pattern. See, the same, the green bleeds into the background. So again, you don't need to be very much precise. What I will do, I will take water, and I would actually cover the surface of my paper with it. Ooh, the marker bleeds a little bit. Do you see it? Little bit there. Okay. So this is done. Now I'm working with the colors. So I want to have orangey flower here. So I'm going with my orange color here. Okay. That's what I will have here. You see how it starts bleeding? And that's okay. That will look good. Now I want to put a little bit of yellow here inside. That from there, I want to bring some red. And I bring this beautiful raspberry color. Okay, here. I will have it here. I will have a little bit of it here. Right, so again, notice I'm not precise. I don't need to be precise. I bring a little bit more orange here still, right? So now I'm going to with the same beautiful color. I want to go inside of those flowers. I intentionally place the color so that it crosses the outline of the flower. I like it like this. Now I will place maybe a little bit of green here. You see, on the leaves. Again, not perfectly precisely. And then I have another leaf here. What else do I have? If I want to take a little bit of the paint from the surface, if I think that it went too far, you see, I can help myself with the paper towel. Then I want to have blue color, actually purplish color here. Little bit of it here, a little bit here, 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 here. See, I'm crossing. I'm not so precise. I don't need to be precise. Okay. Okay, like here. Okay, now I'm going to the other flower, and I want to have it blue, in blue. So you see here, I'm using a little bit more water. You see, I let it, it's called bleeding, to let the paint bleed. Okay, in other sections. Okay, now what I will do now, I will take a little bit more of this purplish color and still emphasize some of the spots here. Good. Now this color, this one will be I don't know which color to use. Maybe I can use a little bit of the same beautiful color, this red. It's a little bit different. I like more of this raspberry color. So we'll be here. Okay, so I have plenty of colors now here, and the next step will be to apply, I think, some yellow having the sky and some blue. So I will work on it. I want to have, since I have a purple color here, I want to have a little bit of the yellow color in surrounding, not necessarily touching the purple flower, but I want to have some of the yellow here. Okay, like you see what's happening. It will look quite nice. It looks messy, but it looks has this artistic messiness, which again we want to have. Okay, so you see the color. Now I think that would be nice to have some of the red here too inside. So I'm applying it. I'm improvising. I like improvisation very much. See here, I add a little bit more of this red to make it stronger, and the same here. I can always do it when the paint is dry. If I need to finish certain parts, I certainly can do it. Now I see that I have another leaf here. I have completely forgotten about it. You see here, I'm coming, right? Just letting the paint come off. I have those lovely stems. I can also make them here using green, maybe some other colors as well, right? Here, 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 here. See, bringing it here, bringing it there, a little bit more here and there. Okay, I bring some yellow here, and then now I want to go with some yellow here as well. See, for those beautiful flowers here, I want to bring yellow. That's my favorite color when I paint. I like to use yellow color. Okay, now we can use a little bit of blue, believe me or not, but I want to have this blue very, very diluted. So quite a bit of water here, and I let it mix a little bit with the orange color here, you see? Remember, you don't need to cover everything. You can leave some of the white visible as well, right? So that would be our painting. Look at this, what is happening here. See, I make it a little bit stronger here. And I get those beautiful bright flowers now. Okay, when I have too much, I can use paper towel and take off some of this extra paint. I will mix of it. Here's some of it here. I'll make it stronger. And what I will do here, I bring a little bit of this beautiful red. The one, my raspberry red, that I like so much, you see? So you see what I have? I have quite a colorful painting, and I hope that you will enjoy working on this painting very, very much. So my painting has to dry. You will now pick up your own paint and have fun working on it. You see, you can always strengthen whatever you need to have. I also have black here, and you know what? I think that I can use a little bit of the black here. I can make it a little bit stronger here when I want, right? That's up to you. A little bit stronger here. I can put some black here. When I have it, I can have it here. But you can very much do it the same with the marker if you want to. So you see, I just added a little bit of the color here to make it more, to emphasize more some of the parts, right? So you see, that's my painting. Maybe here a little bit too much, so I'm taking it off, and I'm okay. See, I put more lines here. That's my painting, and I hope that you will have fun working on your own. Have a good day, and see you next time.